like a square silver piece of ravioli, essentially. You know what I'm saying, but metal. It has the indentation around it, so it's got a big bulby center, bulgy center, where it has this very thin press side around it with these indents around it. As you hold the thing, as you kind of look it over, you kind of feel like it's trying to reach out to you almost, but it's not connecting to you almost.
Dwarf, what do you make of this?
Oh, give it here. Come here, come here. So is there anything I could divine from it that
no
he already has?
You can roll. No, as you glance it over, you notice, like I said, it's stainless steel, and the thing is, as you turn it, notice you guys are in pitch blackness. Some of you both notice that this human is seeing in dark too. By the way, you guys are in pitch blackness. As you turn it, it shines even in the pure darkness.
Oh, my fucking eyes! Ah. God, I wasn't expecting that. What the hell is this doing here? Other than, you know, the general gist of it, I don't really know what it's for.
Essentially, I would say, roll an intelligence save for me, Cicero. This isn't like against anything, but just roll it to see if your character would come up with this idea, or it would cross his mind. Yeah. So as you kind of think, it could be like used for something, but you wouldn't know what.
Well,
like it's like piece one of something, essentially.
a key, perhaps. Maybe part of something greater.
Well, you can hold on to it, and if you try and make a quick escape with it, I'll burn you to the ground, eh? Now, let's see if we can't figure out what the hell is going on around here.
I'm sorry, none of you have looted any of the orc bodies too.
I was about to get to that.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can do that at any time. Like, you can kill and just loot immediately after. It's whatever.
I want to
loot this one.
on top of looting these, I want to look for any reason of why there are orcs in this rune.
Okay. All right. So so Morty, you're looting this lovely gun right here. Are you looting the orc or the little hairy goblin things?
Little hairy goblin.
I know you are, but no, I'm not going to Cicero.
Yeah,
I'll check the orc first.
All right. So for you, Cicero, roll an investigation. For Morty, as you look over it, you notice this thing has a very crude short sword and a little bit of like 3 copper pieces.
I take the copper.
As you kind of glance over this orc, you notice that he has a quiver with 18 arrows in it, a crude longbow, a crude hand axe. As you kind of pick through it, you notice that there doesn't seem anything else except for it's like nasty smelling rags of leather. And as you kind of notice, there is a necklace on it. As you kind of grab the necklace and look at it, you can see that it's made of this very similar silver thread that you found out on the outside. Like, this is what he's doing. You notice it's holding up some teeth of looks to be orc.
I'll give you guys a little look
and
at
humanish
the
and
runes
deer and other
that I'm
kind of
using
teeth,
right now.
whatever it's collected. But you notice that the silver thread that's holding it all together is the same thing that you saw.
Actually, I have this Algiz rune tattooed on my chest.
Hey, this necklace that this orc had, the wire that you got, it's made out of the same material. Kind of has the same feel to it, if you catch my drift.
So it's magical.
Yeah, I believe it's related to that alert spell that I believe is triggered her there.
If there was an alert spell, why do we kill them all so easily?
That's what I'm curious about.
These ones again they all look very very malnourished, very thin, very like just flesh and bone kind of thing.
My guess, if you'll have it, these are just lackeys. We haven't even met what was alerted yet. We need to tread carefully.
Maybe whatever was alerted is trying to wear us out before we fight it.
He's doing a pretty
Oh.
shitty job of that.
Well, I don't know. We almost lost the little one there.
That was to a trap, not the orcs.
Either way, still the work of whatever's in charge here.
If you say so.
As you guys begin down walking down the hall, you notice that this door right here holds a very large, similar to the moon door, but instead of just moons, it's a bunch of stars.
I am going to let my senses guide me just through this hallway again.
Okay, as you kind of walk down here, you notice that this one right here is again holding a very strong magical presence on the other side. However, you feel something very faint down there. And as you feel it, it's not technically there. You can feel it coming from there, but your being's telling you it's like deeper within. Like this goes down probably fairly deep.
There might be something behind this door, but I'm definitely sensing something way deep in this room.
Does the door look unlocked?
It's similar to the same door across the way with the moon, but instead of the moon, it's a bunch of stars.
Alright, I'm gonna back into the hallway with the rubble.
You can't.
Why not?
That door's warded shut.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Is there any stray rocks anywhere?
Yeah, there's a few like rocks on the ground, nothing too crazy.
Alright, well,
What do we
I
roll?
peg it at the door.
Roll strength. As you whip the rock at the door right over Cicero's head, he lands with a loud and slops to the side and down. Nothing explodes, nothing you hear triggers, nothing goes off. It just kind of hits the door.
Doesn't open it?
Mm-mm.
Up to you if you want to go in.
The
Save Cicero.
dwarf is actually me. I'll try and fix that real
It's
quick.
worth the look.
How do I do that?
I raise my shield and beckon for him to go in.
Audio.
I do the mirror trick again.
Okay. Roll. Alright, so you can move your character in. As you peer in, you can see these things right here are rotating. They're slowly spinning around it. And as you can see, there doesn't seem to be
Is that better,
anything
mate?
else except it is kind of similar to the same dome shape. Not as big, but and it's slowing, and you can see there is something laying in the base of it. However, as you glance around, I do need you to roll perception.
And Fiona, the lady there, she's actually really quiet as it is, so there's not much I could
like
do.
said,
But I cranked
however,
her all
as
the
you
way
begin
up.
to scan around a little
Awesome,
bit more,
cool.
glancing at the floor, you don't see any traps.
Thanks for
or
that,
any
Cornelius.
tripwire or anything
I'm always
like
trying
that.
to figure out how
You
quiet I
retract
am
the
and
mirror
shit.
to look back towards the party members.
Is it safe?
It may
I
be,
asked Cicero.
but there's a whole lot of magical presence here.
Alright, move out the way.
They're just gonna walk in, Drip.
I just kind of like follow him through the door.
Oh, he didn't go through there.
Oh, he
was
didn't go
leading in
through?
he was using a mirror. Peer around
Oh,
over
okay.
Yeah, I push the doors the rest of the way open.
I throw another rock inside.
You're throwing a rock inside.
Yep, seeing as he opened the door.
Okay. So roll another strength. As you hear Cicero kind of slowly closes the door, not closes, but like starts, pushing himself back in. You hear too, Cicero, as a rock. You hear it go, with the whiz of it through the air before you hear, dut, dut, dut.
Oh! Ah,
So
didn't sound good.
Pop. sound almost.
What did I see?
You would see it would land. Here, hang on. No. Ooh. You would see it have landed right here, and then literally just imploded.
Don't step in the floating, swirling, purple thing.
Alright. No sense going in there then. Let's go downstairs.
I still think we should take a closer look.
Go in then.
I enter.
You open into the door, and as you open into the door, the room kind of darkens almost. And you can smell, or sense more so, the arcane energy moving around before you can see like, these little bitty bits of light start forming these stars around this room, almost making like a universe almost, as in this whole little fan thing. As you look a little bit closer now, you can see what looks to be almost a gauntlet, or a bracer, just one bracer, laying on the base of this like pedestal thing. As you look to where you can see the stone, you can see the imploded marks of the last bit of like grounded up rock that's on the floor of this like rotating altar, essentially.
Dwarf, I may have found your horn.
You're fucking with me. Really?
Roll an intelligence check. Drip. He found your horn. He's not. It doesn't seem like he's lying.
I walk into the room.
Drip, you see a similar manner again. Like I said, you see like this universe unravel. These beautiful, vibrant colors of purple and orange and black. All these different stars of reds, blues, and whites, all kind of floating around this large spherical device. And laying on the center of this pedestal seems to be a bracer or a cup of sorts. Something that looks like it'd be a cone almost. As you kind of glance at it, laying on these things with these big, large fans slowly rotating around it.
Oh, you said you found me horn. That's no bloody horn. What the hell is that?
Drip, it is a cone-like device thing that laying on a pedestal.
Oh, I have no fucking idea. Oi, elf boy.
What?
This is your homeland? What the hell is this thing?
Roll an Arcana?
As you walk into the room where you, like I said, you see the universe and everything. However, this is Netherese. This is not Elven. You have no idea what this thing is. However, you can roll an Arcana check. Besides for the room being like a magical representation of space and the stars, the strange device thing laying on the altar is a bracer. However, knowing that they can be enchanted, this thing is probably looks to be like it's being kept here, tied down almost in a protective shield or bubble, laying in this small rotating device.
Well,
You
those are
have no-
braces, and
brace-
that
or
looks like
a
they're
brace.
protecting.
One bracer.
One bracer, sorry. And it looks like that altar is protecting it.
Can I roll an investigation to see if there's any traps or whatever?
You would roll a perception.
Okay.
And are those rooms like actually around it, or
Yes.
yeah?
Yep. You don't see any traps that, like, from a wire trap or anything like that you're used to in small settlements, nothing. This is the first thing you ever see. However, this one didn't explode and stab you in the gut like the last one.
There was something in that other room that I kind of almost died in that looks similar to this, just different coloration.
Oh, that would have been good to know.
Think it's a matching pair of braces?
Well, it's up to you, Elf, if you want to try. I personally would rather not die today.
I look around for another rock.